Sorry about that, Sag, part 2. But Sagittarius is showing up in this energy of, undergoing some major changes. You know what I'm saying? There's some shakeups going around Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is cutting shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that don't really serve Sagittarius, I do see Sagittarius cutting that away. Now, this Sagittarius could be showing up in this cold-hearted energy, a bit pessimistic and a bit harsh, right? I can't negate from that, but there is this opportunity to shift your perspective here, and really decide to cut away while things are changing anyways. You know what I'm saying? While people are closing cycles out, one way or another, it would behoove you to embrace this and just have a clear perspective and be honest with yourself and be fair moving forward while these changes are taking place. And like, if you don't have to, I never quite noticed that. Wow, there's a heart on this one person's finger right there in the Five of Swords. So it's like, in the midst of all of this chaos, if you can be the one person that brings this compassion and into the mix, then this compassion and kindness into the mix, then do so, but do it with an honest, like, be honest. You know what I'm saying? Don't sugarcoat this situation, but this is about making sure that you're persevering forward. So what is this? Why is the Tower? Clarify the Tower for Sagittarius. What's this major change? The Lovers. Wow. Wow. Seven of Wands. So, this is making a choice and standing on it. This is making a decision and standing on it under all circumstances. With the Seven of Wands right here, yeah, woo-wee, this is through the good and the bad. I am defending the choices that I make, which is why you're being told to make sure that you're being fair and just in your decision making time right now, because the Ten of Cups is very close to you, Sagittarius. Let's see. What is this choice? Okay. Oh, the King of Cups and the Judgment. Wow. So you're the Two of Cups. My. This decision, it is calling for emotional, like this is going to require very diplomatic approach. You know what I'm saying? This is going to require your emotions to be balanced out emotionally in order for you to make this judgment call. There's even a need to offer some forgiveness here. You know what I'm saying? There is this let me get the last card out here, but with the Two of, yeah, someone's trying to come in out of the code. Sagittarius, I'm so glad I did a part 2 to this and didn't just end the video, because I've got the Two of Cups, the Five of Discs, and the Four of Wands. Like, there's, like, I feel like that there's a there's a restructuring to the foundation of a connection here. And I feel like that if you and this person have had a fallout, I feel like that the way that Sagittarius slung their sword, right, in the midst of this debacle here, I feel like that some truths were revealed, and I feel like that people in the midst of this situation, you and this other person over here, were forced to see some, like, there was some hard truths, like you couldn't run from them. Once they were out, there was no shoving it back in. It's not a jack in the box here. This shit is out in the open, and I feel like that it's forcing people to really see their impurities. And so now this is about making the choice from an emotional perspective to close a cycle out, offer forgiveness, gain your composure, and move forward. Doesn't necessarily that you have to necessarily mean that you move forward in harmony with this person, but what it does mean is that you close this out, and I don't have to always wonder, is that the one that got away, or the what ifs. Let's get one more over here for Sagittarius. Drum roll, please. The Three of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands is definitely a new opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? Like the Four of Wands is that stable, solid connection. And this is a love reading. So we have to address that Four of Wands as just that. And I feel like with this Three of Judgment to the Three of Wands, there is this moment coming in where you get to decide, is this Ace of Wands going to be your fourth pillar? Is this the ship that you've been waiting on to come in? And if so, are you willing to put the work in? It is going to require you to invest some time and effort in here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to require you to gain a mastery. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. But it is going to, we got the Ace of Swords here. I think that it's going to be, it could be a victory here. There could be a breakthrough that comes through this moment, but it is going to require this releasing of this past emotional baggage here. So let's look at the likely outcome for this connection, and then I'm going to head on up out of here. Capricorn has been extremely strong in my readings the last couple of days. I may expand on a Capricorn love energetic check-in. I can't promise that though. I'll let Spirit tell me about it for this reading. We have strong Scorpio over here in Sagittarius's energetic space with the Tower and the Judgment card here, and then the King of Cups. The whole deck is in the, okay, so the likely outcome for this connection, let's see. We've got the Knight of Cups that wanted to show up here. What else? Show me the energy of this connection at this time. So we got the Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So there's definitely some guarded energy within this dynamic of this connection. I do feel like that I do feel like that progression can be had here. We go from 6, 7, we skip 8, and we go into 9. And so like the thing that brings about progression, it does take for like a radical changes in releasing needs to happen in order to see progress in this dynamic of this connection. But I do feel like that there is some type of like, I do feel like that the state of this connection right now, there was some unrequited energy given, like someone was given more into this connection than others, and it was almost as if like someone was being told to not to pull back their energy, but they didn't pull back their energy. They kept feeding into this connection, and because they didn't pull back their energy, it's like the pain of what took place is more, is deeper, and that's because you kept allowing this person to embed themselves inside of your true desires without getting a clear understanding. And so when this person ripped away, the wound was far greater. And so now I do feel like that it's left people in this connection very wounded and at a state of exhaustion and ready and defensive, very defensive, and trying to like, I just feel like that everyone is trying to get what's best for them. It's unrequited here, and that's a defense mechanism. So let's see what's going on here. How can this connection navigate this in order to at least move forward? Since we got 4 to start with, let's work down to 3. This is for the connection. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the 7 of Cups. So I feel like that there is this, that something needs to be grounded. There's a lot of wishful thinking here, and I feel like that there's a need to really get the heads out of the clouds and really like come out of the confusion and the illusion of the situation and come to reality and focus on how to move the reality. Screw, like, I'm not trying to discredit your feelings or this other person's feelings, but it's like, feelings aside, this is the reality of our entanglement here. How do we get this entanglement onto like out of these choppy waters and onto calm waters? That needs to be the focus here. And so that does require for like a moment of freedom from the distractions. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that if there are other people involved right now, that like the focus, this person's focus on this person's outside influences, and then this person's focus on their outside influences, or this person's focus on whatever the case may be, there's a need for a pause. There's a need for a pause in order to gain clarity within this situation, regardless of what's going on externally. That's what needs to happen here, because there's a lot of you did this and I did this and I did this because you did that and because of this and this and that, and it's just like it's time to surrender the bullshit and figure out what the fuck are we gonna do moving forward. Sorry to get a little graphic there, but I just feel like that this is what somebody needs to intrude on this argument and really ask the two of you all, what is the end game? Like, what do you want from this? Let's move forward, Spirit. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, there's like, it's time to wipe. I have no idea what my children are screaming about, but it's like it's time to wipe the slate clean. It is. You know, it's time to begin to get realistic about the new beginning. You know, this new adventure. Like, how is this gonna go? It's time to. Perhaps there's too many people involved in this situation also, just for a few people here. I'm just going to throw that out there. But let's get one more card out here. Yeah, I definitely feel like, yeah, I see the Ten of Swords. I feel like that someone did go, like... Someone made a foolish decision, I must admit that, and got themselves chained and stuck inside of a situation. And so now this is about switching the perspective. This is about switching your perspective. Someone is tied to a situation. Whatever the reason is, I don't know, maybe we've seen the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you're married to them, maybe you have children with this person. I don't know what the case may be. But whatever it is, this is about, instead of looking at it from this victim mentality, it's time to switch your perspective and see and learn the lessons. So, because only through, you're only going to be able to push forward by looking at this from a survivor mentality. Not a victim mentality will not get you up out of this situation. You took some bullshit is easier to get into than it is to get out. And I feel like that's what this situation is for you, Sagittarius. I feel like that this is a situation that you need to get away from, that you're trying to get away from, but there's always this but what if reason with this Ace of Wands to this Three of Wands here. And you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that I feel like that if you make the deciding moment to set this person free, I do feel like that this person is going to have a new beginning. So, you know, once you set this person free, whatever happens in their life, that's between them and their divine and whoever's in their life at that time. But I feel like that it is time to accept this situation for exactly what it is. I feel like that there's been a lot of burdens and a lot of baggage in here. I feel like that it's very unrequited. I feel like that it would take a lot of work to balance this situation out. There's something always pulling me back. What does that sound? You make me want to leave the one I'm with. I don't know. So maybe this person is already with someone. And yes, while you do make them want to bleed, like, you know what I'm saying? Or this person makes you want to leave the one that you're with. It's still like this person is still very much so bound to this other person, whatever the reason may be. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. Let's get one of these. There's no telling how long these videos are. I don't know how long the part 1 was. Thank you, Spirit. I got 2. It says, you were the best thing in my life, and I can't stop thinking about you. I look for you everywhere. And then it says, I regret lying to you. So I definitely feel like that this person, we need to let each other go. Absolutely. I do. I feel like that this person, this person just wasn't as upfront with you as you had hoped that they were. And like this person was there was only so much that this person could ever really give to you, because this person was looking for success and fulfillment inside of another situation more than they were looking for it inside of the situation with you. I hope that made sense, guys. If these messages did resonate and provided you with some guidance on your journey, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace, love, and light.